Hello everybody, it's Rick. I'm going to go into Disney California Adventure today and continue eating the Food and Wine Festival food. Let's go get some lunch and let's go eat. So it's a Monday today and it is still very crowded. The Food and Wine Festival is bringing out the crowds, that's for certain. But we're gonna go to Smokejumper Grill for lunch. We're gonna try out a new item that they have there. All right, so I got a nice little spot at Smokejumper's Grill, and it's a good place to eat lunch. It's usually not too crowded. Mobile order is very quick and very efficient here, and I always appreciate that. Cast members do a great job at this place, and they generally have good food here. I mean, you can't beat the onion rings with the barbecue sauce. That's always phenomenal. So I got a new item for Food and Wine Festival today. This is the pastrami fries. It's a crinkle cut French fry with a SJG sauce, which at first I was like, what is that? Smokejumper's Grill sauce. I used deductive reasoning to come up with that. But yeah, I figured that's just their cute little name for their secret sauce, you know, just like a Thousand Island basically. And it comes with pickles on top and pastrami as well. It looks really good. The pastrami looks deep fried. It almost looks like pastrami jerky. It smells amazing. I think this is going to be phenomenal. I've heard good things about it. Looking forward to it very much. And I also got the citrus melon punch. We'll give that a try first. We'll sip that. Now, its description says that it's rock melon, which is actually cantaloupe, or muskmelon, some people call it in the Midwest. It's funny though, rock melon is not a word that you hear too often. It's just referring to cantaloupe. And it comes with lemon and orange juice and oranges on top. So can't go wrong with that. That sounds pretty good. Let's give that a sip just to see how it is first. Ooh. Holy Toledo, that's sweet. Let me stir it. See if I can get some of the syrup from the bottom mixed in there. Woo. Wow. That is intoxicatingly sweet. A lot of the drinks here are either too sweet or just right. But I do notice that a lot of the drinks are very, very sweet here. That is too sweet for me. Flavor-wise, I'd still give it a 7 out of 10. It's nice and tart. It definitely makes you pucker. It has the pucker power. But boy, is that too sweet. I'm gonna have to water that down with water to make it drinkable for me. I just don't like beverages that are overly sweet like that. That is definitely overly sweet. I like the flavors a lot. It tastes primarily like lemon and orange, but you do get a little bit of the cantaloupe flavor too at the end. It's really nice, but it's just way too sweet. What a bummer. I will still enjoy it. I'll water it down and it'll still be really good that way. Okay, now let's give the fries a try. Oh, these also have a cheese sauce on them. I forgot to mention that. Not just the Thousand Island, there's also a cheese sauce, and I want to try to get a bite with everything here. I got a bite with a little bit of the pickle, the pastrami, the cheese sauce. Ooh, I got a lot of pastrami on that one. Some French fries, some cheese sauce, and some pickle on there. That is excellent. That's a huge, huge winner. I'm gonna say 9 out of 10. Let me give it one more bite. I'm gonna try to get more of the pickles there. The pickles are really nice. Let me try the pickle on its own. Sorry to be uncouth and use my fingers here. Yep, it's their typical dill pickles. Oh, monorail. Goes by right here. It's kind of cool. You can barely see the edge of it, but it does go by right here. These are their typical dill pickles that they have here. Remember before COVID, this used to have the bars, it used to have the topping bar, and you could pick as many pickles as you wanted. I would load up on those. Those are really good pickles. Very tasty. Get some of those on there. I do wish the pastrami was cut up more so you could distribute it more throughout the dish. The pastrami is in very large chunks. It's kind of like 5 bites of pastrami because it's not cut up. So I'd get a knife and try to cut that up a little more. All right, now I got more pickles on that big bite. Let me give this a go one more time. That is really very nice. 9.5 out of 10. This is one of my favorite things that I've had lately. The cheese sauce is very nice, not overpowering. Just your typical nacho cheese kind of sauce. And the secret sauce is really good. I like that they add that onto it. It gives it a lot of moisture. It's just very tasty overall. I would highly recommend this. If you get it, you will not be disappointed. The pastrami's perfect. It's kind of crispy. It's like they deep fried the pastrami. It's got a really good flavor, and the pickles added a nice freshness and vibrancy to it, and it really lightens up the dish. Really, really good. Huge portion, and it was $8 before my discount. It was like $8.49. So it comes down to just under $8 with the discount. Very good. Definitely recommend this. I'd skip the punch unless you really like sweet, sweet juices. Then you're going to enjoy that punch. Give the pastrami fries a try. You're going to really like these. Alright, so it's the next day now, and I'm going to try more food, continuing on the Food and Wine Festival foods here. I went to Cluckadoodle Moo, and it was not busy this morning. The other booths were pretty busy, but this one's not too bad because it's the last booth, so I think people kind of make their way through the festival, and they don't come here right away in the morning. So I got the cheese pizza flavored wings. You get 4 wings for that. It's a pretty good deal actually to get 4 wings. They look pretty good. They look pretty meaty. You get 2 flats and 2 drumettes. Flats are my favorite. Let me know what your guys' favorite type of wings are. Drumettes are good, but the flats are just better. They always are more flavorful, it seems like. So I'm gonna give these a try, and it comes with a ranch dipping sauce on the side. I'm gonna try them just on their own. There's a lot of dry seasoning on there, which is really nice. I think they're gonna be pretty flavorful. And I'll try it with the ranch dipping afterwards. Those are really nice. They're nice and moist inside. They're cooked well. They're not dried out. I was worried because they didn't have a sauce on them that they might be a little bit dry, or the meat could be tough or dry in the middle. That's not the case at all. Those are really, really good. They definitely remind me of the pizza flavored Pringles, kind of like the seasoning powder is sprinkled on them. Very reminiscent of the pizza flavored Pringles though. This is really good. Let me try it with the ranch too. Oh, and this morning I went over to Disneyland. I'm going to put in some clips right here because they're just so darn cute. I saw over a dozen little ducklings over by the castle towards the entrance of Frontierland, and I took some video of them because they were so cute. There was crowds kind of gathered around them. So those are the first ducklings I'm seeing this year. Spring has sprung early this year. The ducks are already having their babies, but they are absolutely adorable. They're just little fuzz balls, and it's funny to see how goofy they are. Sometimes they trip, and a couple of them were like rolling around in the dirt to try to take like a little dirt bath. It was really fun. It was really nice to be able to watch them though. Really cute. I love when the ducklings come out. The only thing better than Disney ducks and Disney horses are Disney ducklings. Oh, and Disney cats. Everyone loves Disney cats too, including me. All right, I'm gonna try it with the ranch now. Those are really, really good. 9 out of 10 for me. I love chicken wings though, so they rate higher automatically for me. Those are really, really good. The ranch is like a fresh made ranch. Almost kind of like a ranch that you would get at a diner. It's really good. It's not just your typical bottled ranch. It's really, really delicious. Yeah, 9 out of 10 for me on this. We're gonna continue eating this morning. I'm gonna go over to Disneyland for a little bit, and then I'll be back here for the festival food. So I'll continue this video on and try some stuff.
There is nothing more to say.
All right, next up I went to Delish, and this is a festival favorite. It's been at the Food and Wine Festival for as long as I can remember, but I've never tried it. I don't know why, just never tried it in the years past. This is the Carbonara Mac Cheese. It's a very popular one. It comes with Nooskies. I think that's how you say it, the brand name. But it's a peppered bacon. It's an applewood smoked peppered bacon, so that's gonna be good. And it has breadcrumbs on top. I love when mac and cheese has breadcrumbs on top, so I think that's gonna be good right off the bat. And Parmesan cheese, and it looks like some parsley sprinkled on there too. I'm gonna try to get a bite with the bacon and the cheese and some of the breadcrumbs. Give that all a go. That is really nice. I really like that a lot. It's smoky, it's very salty but savory. It's got a good flavor, nice and creamy, nice and cheesy. It's everything you want from mac and cheese, and you get the crunch of the breadcrumbs on top. The best mac and cheese that I ever had at a festival was the andouille sausage one. I really like that for some reason, just the best. This is a close second though. I'd definitely get this again. Very, very good. This was $9. The wings were $8.50. This is really, really good. Give it one more bite, more of the breadcrumbs on there. The breadcrumbs add such a nice texture. You get a nice crunch, really, really crunchy. They're like butter fried breadcrumbs, so they're very, very good. This is delicious. You get big chunks of bacon in there, which is really nice. It's really smoky, really savory. Awesome. I'd highly recommend this. This is 9 out of 10 for me. Definitely give this a try. You're going to love the Carbonara Mac and Cheese. Okay, I went over to Unport, California, and I got the raspberry almond cake for dessert to try this out. It looks really good, but it does look very small. It's dense. I can tell by the weight of it that it's going to be a dense cake. It's got a little raspberry mousse dollop on top, and it's got 1 raspberry on there as well. I want to try some of this raspberry mousse first. Oh, that's really nice. Really decadent. That is like fresh raspberry, not a artificial raspberry flavor. That is very nice. Okay, let me get a bite of the cake here. Try this out. I love raspberry, so for me, that's an 8.5 out of 10 for me. Really very good. It's not very sweet. I like that it's chilled actually. I like that it's refrigerated. It's nice and refreshing. The raspberry flavor is not that heavy, but it does taste like fresh raspberries. That is really very good. I definitely recommend this. It's very dense, but it's very moist. It somewhat reminds me of a pineapple upside down cake texturally. It's very good. It does have a finish of almond flavor, but I wish there was a little more amaretto or almond flavor in there. Some more almond extract. I love almond flavor. Almond extract is one of my favorite flavors. You don't get a lot of that. I do get the raspberry though, and I do get the almond at the end. That's good. 8.5 out of 10. Definitely recommend this. You're not going to be disappointed. I went to Peppers Caliente next, and I got the chili relleno empanada. This looks really good. I've heard good things about this. It's got a nice chipotle drizzle on top there, and it comes with queso fresco on the top too, or maybe it's cotija cheese, but it looks good. Let's give this a try. That is really good. It's really cheesy. It distinctly is chili relleno. If you don't like chili rellenos, you're not going to like this. Chili rellenos are the peppers that are stuffed with cheese and deep fried. This is really, really good. It's got a little bit of a kick too, so if you're spice averse, don't do this one. It's on the medium side. It's not spicy hot, but I know some people are very sensitive to spice. This does have a pretty good kick to it actually. I really like the drizzle on top. The cheese on top is really, really nice. Let me give it one more bite. I'll give it a rating after that. That is really darn good. I would definitely get this again. I'm a big chili relleno fan, so I like this in particular. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. It gets high in my book because it's one of my favorite food combinations. I like the heat to it. It's very, very good. It is messy though. Make sure you grab napkins. This is a very messy one. It is dripping, and there's a lot of cheese inside. It's stuffed full. A lot more filling than I expected it to be. Give this a try from Peppers Caliente. You won't be disappointed. This is 8.5 or 9 out of 10. Really very good. I like this a lot. All right, I went to Garlic Kissed the booth, and I got one last thing to try for today. This is going to be my very last one for this vlog in particular. I'm going to head back to my hotel after this and get ready for Disney Channel night. That'll actually be tonight, which will be, this video will come out after that one, so you guys will be seeing them in reverse order. But yeah, I got the top sirloin to try that out. This is a returning one. A lot of people really like this one. There are just 5 pieces of beef, 5 very small pieces of beef. I think what I'm going to like the best is the chimichurri on top. And it comes with a couple of red jalapeno slices as well, and a little smear of mashed potatoes underneath it. Not much at all. Let me try the chimichurri though with the beef and see how that is. The beef is not overly tough. It's definitely tenderloin. It is not filet or tri-tip soft. It's not tender in that way. It's not overly tough. It's not too bad, but it's not the softest beef either. It definitely has a bit of a chew to it, a little bit of a grit to it. Let me try the mashed potatoes. These mashed potatoes do not look that impressive. They don't look like the picture did. Those are better than they look. They taste pretty good. There's a good garlic flavor to it. All right, and then I'm gonna get an all-in-one bite. My favorite so far is the chimichurri, so I was right about that. I knew I'd like that a lot. Let me give a bite with everything all in one there. Yeah, that's good. It works really well together. This isn't my favorite dish. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Yeah, 8 out of 10 is pretty fair. It's not bad at all, but the portion is pretty small for this one. The portion's pretty small. You're not getting very much on this one. I like the mashed potatoes, though. It works really well with the beef, and the chimichurri pulls it all together. It's really good. I think it's not the best thing here, but it's not bad. You're not going to be disappointed. Definitely won't be wasting a tab on this one. So yeah. All right, well, that was good. I'm glad I tried a lot of food today. This was good. Give this a try. You won't regret it.
Look at this.
Well, thank you guys for joining me on this adventure to try more of the Food and Wine Festival foods. I still haven't covered all of them. There's still more to be had out there. I think the best thing I had so far is going to be the carnitas pork belly. I really like the empanadas as well. The chicken wings were good. The carbonara mac cheese were good. Those are going to be my tops so far, but we'll continue eating on later as this festival continues on too, and we'll try as many foods as we possibly can. That way you guys know what's worth it and what's worth skipping. But thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, I'll see you.